G'day and welcome back to our Hamburger campaign in EU4. So we just got the PU over Silesia and they rather like us at the moment. Now I do want to do something to get rid of this guy. It's going to cost us 50 prestige, so before we do, I'm going to make sure that we get these guys on our side as much as possible by placating them even further. Doing a bunch of improvements around the place and just insulted the Teutons to get power projection back up for a year or whatever we'll have that for. And yeah, what are we doing? We are getting rid of this guy. Prestige needs to be 0. Damn it. Should realise that. Oh, we got 4 years to get rid of him that way. Yeah, don't want terrible legitimacy. I mean, we will if we get rid of him anyway, but he's a 141, so he's got to die. Alright, unrest up is absolutely fine. Now, making some more mercenaries up here. Since manpower is terrible, we'll have at least one cannon with a big infantry army. It's not going to be the best army in the world, but Saxe-Lauenburg and Silesia, so what's that, 20, 30, 44k to stack with ours. Should do us well. Trier, 5 years we can drag them into a war, which would be against the planet, so we'll keep them around. Empress Consort has died. Good. So once we get rid of him, there'll be no more heir. And we might be able to change to a good dynasty. An interesting dynasty like, what? Von Habsburg. Maybe. Or who else we marry to? England? No, can't marry England. Trastamara. Either Trastamara or Von Habsburg, I think. Yeah. Alright, Munster declared on Cologne. That's not good because Cologne are voting for us. Damn it. Oh, we should be able to find somebody else who'll vote for us. Let's go ahead and improve relations over there. Now, those 2 heretic princes are causing issues still. If there were more member states, would be helpful also. And what was that actual war? It was Cologne. Lose ducats, gain loyalty, nice. Cologne. Yeah, he's not going to do well at all. Who declared on him? Munster. We should be able to enforce peace. Desire for peace is a no. Need to have Cologne. Oh, Cologne don't have the opinion. I know we were improving with them, but apparently it's slipped. That we might be able to get high enough. They desire a few provinces. I think we might want to just send them a gift. Alright, Silesia like us now. The other thing we need to check on is whether... That's Ottomans. Whether they are going to break free when we die. Personal union with Hamburg continues because the opinion is positive. Apparently prestige was taken out as a factor in that. Alright, Cologne. Does he have Holland on his side? No. He has Trier on his side. Okay. Done with Alsace. So, let's take a look at Munster. They don't desire peace at all. Opinion is 93. Truce of Provence and Baden are finished. Planet was 28. Yeah, it's going to peace out soon. What's he actually on right now? Minus 42 from that. I want him to keep existing. So, we're at 96. Just got to hold out long enough. Then we can get Saxe-Lauenburg to go and relieve him. 99, come on. And more yearly corruption. Don't we just love those events? Alright, 1st of August. Yeah, we're allowed to do it. We can't click the button because it doesn't update. Alright, the Colonian War. We confirm this. Probably should have taken a closer look. Bring serious news to your court. Munster rejected our enforced peace proposal. So, we are now at war with them. And it's a defensive war, but we're not co-belligerent, so we can't call anybody else in. Saxe-Lauenburg. Right, Verden is, again, our nice big wall there. These guys... Do we have 20? I think we do. Yes, so they have finished. We will actually go in with just these guys, though. With Hermann Lieb. And yeah, that's going to take a couple of years. Hopefully we live into our 70s as well, like the Silesian did. And yes, let's get down. I don't think we want to actually start doing anything. We'll get to Oldenburg and we'll tell Saxe-Lauenburg to do this. And see if we can get Silesia to leapfrog this fort and come around this way. It means they'll march past us. The levy. They lose loyalty. We lose ducats for prestige. They gain a ton of loyalty, but lose influence. Well, if they're going to lose influence, we're going to call it a day. Damn it. Gain 50 military. No, right. Want them to gain influence so we can get a general. It's not going to work. So they just lose loyalty. They stay high enough. And we're just going to demand the points we can get now. So send an emissary to the Pope. We need another 20. We can... What do we get? Papal influence. You're not? I should probably make a donation. And seek support of the clergy. It takes us up to 70, so it's not high enough to get any further anyway. So let's just do that. Then the loyalty up to 59 helps out, so that's fine. Alright, and monopoly charters gets them to 30. That's as high as we can get them. So get those points. Should probably check that first, because it is time to do some development. Alright, 100 development. Nice. Possible number of buildings plus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, fair enough. And nothing we can build anyway, but we're done there. We captured a trade ship. Oh yes, I forgot. I did line up some more ships as well. So how much are we paying for being over? A ducat a month. I don't know how much extra trade income we're getting. An extra 2% apparently. 2% of that. Probably not worth it, but fine. Right, Verden is improved. Cologne, we were just doing this with. Loves us a lot more now. It'd be something about in war together, enforced peace, and honoured alliance. Okay. So, Saxe-Lauenburg have arrived. Silesia has arrived. Saxe-Lauenburg absolutely loves being our vassal now. Our prestige isn't so good because of that knockback. But let's stay close to our allies. Done with Cologne. We'll do the easy stuff around here. You know, we'll get these guys over to Friesland. These guys can't get to Meppen because he blocks them from Osnabrück. Alright, go over to Paderborn. He'll go through there. Huh. Well, if he does, we lose manpower. It's fine. Paderborn has become ours. Silesians down there. Let's go to Hessen. He's probably going down to Trier. Alright, I've got that. Don't want them to do the siege. What we could do is just pull off this guy. Send these guys back to conserve manpower. And we get this guy to go join up with them. Brandenburg corrupted our officials again. Corruption's not an issue. Audit checks. Okay. Alright, they're all good. Want to screw their war leader. Defeat. Trier pieced out. Okay. Trier will cede Nassau to Munster. Surprising. We were just coming in to help him. But if you're going to be like that. Alright, this guy has no siege. But it's only level 2 fort. Whereas that one's level 6. He's making troubles. And is England actually at war with somebody? He's at war with the Teutonic Order. Why the hell is he at war with them? Second Teutonic Purge of Estonian heresy. He allied to... No. Estonia must be reformed. Okay. Don't know how they got that. Must have been some weird event. Yeah, we've nearly got 1,000 points. 7th in diplomatic rank. Alright. Papal State of Papal Controller. We'll keep having just a minor chance. We'll find the Siege of Nassau. Right. We'll get over to Meppen. Don't particularly care about Burgundy. I mean, you could go do things to Holland, but that's... what, a level 8 fort? Yeah, we're not going near that. And that is just going to be a nightmare. Have to go do the blockade. Where the hell are you going? We'd have to go help out with the blockade, but... I don't know, do we care? I guess we don't need the money, so... yeah, we should be able to do that. Okay, fleet. Down here for a blockade. And then, where's our army? Next door. We're not going to do Holland. Don't suppose this would let us... No, we're a junior partner, of course. Alright, if he's going to keep moving, we're going to go make sure it gets started. So we've got the blockade, don't have a siege leader, need a lot more artillery. Burgundy's thinking of attacking. At least we managed to turn this around for him. Save the Elector. Chidum! And yeah, we need the prestige. We've got to get rid of this guy before he comes in. Don't want low legitimacy and a bad ruler. We can get rid of him and change... God damn it. Change dynasty, we'd have low legitimacy, but at least we might get a good ruler. Now, there's nobody else here to help out. And we can't control the retreat anyway. It's that -2 that's the pain, though. Alright, we'll go over there. How did that swing so quickly? Take Berg. Right. He hopefully won't peace out, though. Estonia gives up money. Really? And converts to Catholic. Okay. England declares on Ojibwe. He's just going to retake all of this in no time flat. Truce with Friesland is over. Why did we have a truce with Friesland? That wasn't in our war. Alright, everyone comes pouring across the borders. Viden there doesn't want to destroy him until after he's taken it. He'll just walk in. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to tell everybody to be just aggressive. Just attack armies when you see them. And the tech is Diplo, way ahead of time still. Cultures, frigates, stuff, colonial range, global settler increase. Nothing that concerns us. Do get a new idea group soon. What would we be interested in? We could get a colonial nation. Administrative humanist. Want something that would help with liberty desire. I don't think there's anything else. Unless there's one of these that does it. I don't remember ever seeing any. Diplo rep. Improve relations with influence. I don't know. Think about that later. Silesia rather like us. Alright, if he's going to do that, then... No, Holland's too close. And apparently Munster got over there at some point. Alright, we'll let them do this for us. I mean, it's not even our war, so we don't particularly care. We save our money and manpower. Did want to go to war with Scandinavia, but they've got scary guys up there. And it would be good to force these guys to build that up. Now, we've got the cash. So, who is that? Saxe-Lauenburg. Fortify March in Sealand. Bastion. Okay. And we want to go to war with the Teutonic Order. I suppose we can. We can. Cool. Can't do Sealand again. Stolp. Yes. And stronger Viden would be good. What about over in Prague? Prague. Bastion is already built. So can you only do bastions? Bastion is only a level 4 fort. It's a little weird. Can we build them? You can build them directly. Well, that would make a lot more sense. So let's cancel that. And cancel that. Build one down there. And upgrade these ones. Well, there goes all of our money. But they're going to have to pay the upkeep on it, so we're happy with that. Lost the Siege of Munster. Which means basically lost everything, because he's about to retake that. You should have paced out, you dumbass, when you had positive war score. Guess he was looking at the strength of the alliance and thought we were going to actually help him win the war. We retook Berg. Be enough to hold them off for a bit. Alright, let's tell Saxe-Lauenburg, I think, is stronger than Silesia. Tell Saxe-Lauenburg to go there. Tell Silesia to come back over there. And it'd be nice to get some prestige out of this war. It was a draw. Holland is out. Okay, Klein accepts peace with Holland. Okay. So that cuts them down significantly. Burgundy hopefully will be next. Munster gets stuck doing that. Alright. Another guy's dead. We have no money. Oh, we should send them back. That's probably what paced them out. Morale is... well, actually. No. Morale's more important. And what was I about to do? Get these guys to protect trade in Lübeck. Lübeck, which are at 23%. Up to 32. It's a decent chunk of cash. Yep, about 3 ducats a month. Alright, lack of protection, lose diplomatic power, or absent merchant in the North Sea. I think we'll just lose the Diplo. Alright, they're doing a battle. Burgundy's nearby. I don't want to get involved in that. Too many men. Sorry, Silesia. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Look at him. Reinforcing. Isn't he a good little boy? Alright, I can improve a little bit more, but we need that forced into union to go away to get that up to 200. Alright, truce to the Palatinate over. And Ottomans. Cede to Austria, cede to Russia. Ottomans just handed over giant chunks. Nice. One to them and these ones to Russia. Russia is quite the powerhouse in this one, which is why it's so hard to get the favours with him. But we've got them now, so we can do a war against Scandinavia and just feed ridiculous tons of land to Verdun to try and become a major power ourselves. Yeah, there are some people getting weak enough that we might actually be able to get up there. 350 from half of subject's development. Although, we want to feed things to Silesia. It's unfortunate about this whole thing here. Could we do something with Saxe-Lauenburg? I can't remember if there's an option in here. You can't steal land from them. It's only protectorates. Would like to put a relative on the throne. No. No. Keep them happy. Keep them placated. Get Berg back. You bastard. He's got decent general in there. Unlawful territory. Württemberg. What did you take, Württemberg? Demand unlawful territory. You took Heidelberg. That would be from the Palatinate, would it not? Heidelberg would be returned to the Palatinate. So I really don't care. Palatinate is still the wrong religion as well. He's got no friends. Let's go ahead and declare imperialism on him. just in case whatever war he's in doesn't consume him completely. Provence, Clèves, and Bohemia in the Provençal Purge of Palatin Heresy. So they should do what we want them to do. And are there still... Must be exactly 20... Well, there is. There, 25 member states. Alright, Johann Friedrich Böttger was a German alchemist who was the first European to understand how to make porcelain. Okay. Done in Silesia. I got him to 194. Do you have to have... Not that we're going to integrate them, but how long... Yeah, has to be 50 still for integration. Burgundy should leave soon. Alright, Palatinate is Catholic now. So we have no reason to be in this war. We can't even do anything with them afterwards. I guess we'll just do a simple peace. What will we want from them? They're just faults. Alright. We could vassalize him, but no. End a couple of rivalries. And take whatever little money he has. Alright, white peace. So that war's over. We got nothing for it. But we're going to go down to faults and end this war quickly. It's unfortunate that Wu have the technology. Dispute succession in Munster. He hates us, but we could potentially get a royal marriage if it was going to be worth it. Hostile attitude we could get rid of. Over from House to Savoia. Alright, so is there only one heretic prince? There is, and that is Brandenburg, of course. Nice yellow map after we were fighting to turn everybody Protestant. Turn them all back again. Scandinavia. Well, he hasn't done Oplandene. I like how Scandinavia have no friends as well. Alright, we won the Siege of Faults. That didn't take too long. Let's get up this way. Now, when's that going to finish? October of this year. Okay. And what do you want to do with these guys? Be nice if you could force them to become a free city, or just, you know, become a republic at least. You can get rid of that one. You can keep that one. No more money. But then, like that. Yep, sure. Okay, is there internal peace? There is. How nice is that? But yeah, we're never going to be able to pass a reform. Fair dealing. Opinions go up. So, Silesia's at 200 now. Oh, prestige is positive. Alright, get rid of this guy. We don't like him. So, what's going to happen if we die? Hopefully, we don't go into personal union. Noble from House von Habsburg. Awesome. Advancement of the nobility. Now, the next question. Is Russia von Habsburg now? He is. Succession war between Austria and France. That would be crazy. Russia being a junior PU member under Austria. Would definitely want to get the alliance with them. We wouldn't be able to anymore. We would like Austria to like us. Ottomans keep losing wars, so we don't want anything to do with them. We call Spain in against them. Teutonic Order. Could feed to Lauenburg. He's allied with Austria and Bohemia. We could call in Russia and Spain. But no, it's that whole Austrian thing. What does he have allied? Burgundy, Genoa. He's allied with Russia. Alright, recall from Verdun. Corruption is growing because... technology. Okay. Go, go, and go. Perfect time to upgrade everybody. We still want to be offensive, so let's say... well... that's kind of balanced. Still probably better at shock, though. So out of them, morale is important. Let's go Frederikian. And the cavalry, well, same thing. Definitely want shock for the cav. It's the 5 with 4, the Ulan. And we just did the mortars a while back. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hope to see you again soon as we decide whether to go to war with Scandinavia or not. Alright, see you later.